How is it going, Databytes? No Data here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Roblox Assassin. We are here once again on Assassin because there was a pretty big update to the game. There was a lot of new content in this update. It is pretty exciting, to be honest. So first and foremost, guys, as you can see, the Christmas event for Roblox Assassin is officially over. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Christmas event. As you can see right here, the Christmas box is officially gone, so all of the Christmas exotics and mythics are officially unobtainable. So if you got your hands on some of those Christmas knives, they're gonna end up being pretty valuable in the future. So, you know, hold on to them or trade them off, whatever you want to do. But there is also some new content added to the game. First of all, we have a brand new bundle right here, the Dark Fusion bundle. We are definitely going to buy this bundle in a future episode of Assassin. But most importantly, we have Season 11, guys. Season 11 of Assassin is officially here. And with a new season comes a brand new battle pass. And at some point, we're probably going to get a new competitive season for Season 11 as well. We're going to have to see what happens in that department. But yeah, we have a brand new battle pass to claim. So in this video, we are going to go through the entire battle pass. We're going to see everything there is to see. And we are going to get a new exotic and mythic to try out in battle. So yeah, if you guys are excited for this episode of Assassin, then be sure to drop a like on this video. It helps out a whole lot. And guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more Assassin videos in the future. And also, guys, don't forget to use star code PURPLE when you're buying Robux and Roblox Premium because it really helps me out to continue making these videos for you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the Battle Pass. Now, like always, the first tier is a standard case. That has been tier 1 for a very long time now, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Cheapest case in the game right here, we have a 70% chance of getting a common, a 28% chance of getting a rare, and a 2% chance of getting a legendary. So let's go ahead and claim tier 1 and get that standard case, and let's see what we get. Hopefully we can get a purple, because purple is just one of the coolest knives in the entire game. So there we go, we're opening it up, and let's go ahead and see what we get. We are going to get a pebble, dude. What the heck, dude? We got a freaking pebble. That is a certified bro moment right there. Alright, well, we got the ugliest knife in the game, but it is what it is. And for tier 2, we get a key. So like always, tier 2 is a key, and you can go ahead and use this key to open up some cases. Just for the heck of it, I'll go ahead and open up case 8. Why not? It's been a pretty long time since I've opened up a case 8. Let's go ahead and see what we get from case 8. We just passed the exotic, so we're not going to get that. We are going to get, I believe that is sheep. Is that the knife? Yes, we got the sheep knife. Awesome. Alright, guys, and for tier 3, we get our first new knife of the battle pass. We got a brand new rare called the Gem Acolyte. So let's go ahead and try out that new knife. Let me just scroll down through the rares. Where is it? There it is, the Gem Acolyte. So here it is right here. It's a pretty simplistic knife, as you can see. We got sort of a beige color right here with some silver on the outside of the knife. We have a small little gem at the hilt of the knife. Not much else to say about this knife. Here it is right here. It's pretty simplistic, but again, it is only tier 3, so naturally the knife is going to be pretty simplistic. Overall, this is a pretty nice knife. Alright, guys, and for tier 4, we get a sturdy case. So this is a lot better than the standard case. For the sturdy case, we have a 50% chance of getting a rare, a 40% chance of getting a legendary, and a 10% chance of getting one of these 3 exotics. So we've got decent odds to get something pretty good out of the sturdy case. So let's go ahead and claim this tier, and let's go ahead and get that sturdy case. Let's see what we get from the sturdy case today. There we go, we claimed it, and let's go ahead and see what we get. Maybe we'll get an exotic. That would be awesome. We're so close to the exotic, but we're getting a legendary. We got the Dark Marble legendary. This used to be the thumbnail of Assassin for a while, so I can't really complain about that. That's a pretty cool knife. Alright, and we are now halfway through the battle pass, and moving on to tier 5, we get a brand new legendary knife called the Comet Shower. That looks pretty cool, to be honest. Let's go ahead and click claim, and let's go ahead and try out that knife. I gotta scroll up through my rares to get to that legendary. There it is, the Comet Shower. So this is a pretty cool knife, actually. As you can see, we have a nice nighttime sky painted on the knife, as well as some comets right here. You can see that these blue dots are supposed to represent comets or meteors. Kind of reminds you of like those really pretty meteor showers where you kind of just see some blue trails going through the night sky. They're pretty rare to find, but when you do find them, it looks really beautiful. This this knife, to me, it definitely looks like it was painted, which looks really nice. I kind of like that painted style, you know what I mean? You can just tell by the way the knife looks. You can kind of just see the brush strokes. And those types of knives have always looked really good to me. Overall, this is a really cool legendary knife. Really detailed, but also really simplistic. All right, guys, and for tier 6, we get a brand new knife effect called the Shimmer. So that looks like a pretty cool effect. Let's go ahead and try it out. I'm going to go ahead and equip the basic knife to show the effect. And here is the Shimmer effect. So as you can see, with the Shimmer effect, we have some stars appearing and disappearing around the knife. When you walk around, it actually sort of makes a trail. And we also have some bright yellow clouds around the knife as well. So this is a really shiny, really flashy effect. Let's go ahead and see what happens when you kill someone with this knife effect. All right, and as you can see, when you kill someone, their body completely disappears and just turns into like these yellow crystals. What the heck, dude? That looks weird. Here, let me stab this person so I can show it to you again. There we go. Yeah, they literally just turn into like this yellow crystal. And then you can see some stars appearing and disappearing around those crystals. That's a pretty unique effect, to be honest. That looks really cool. I definitely like this effect. It looks really shiny and flashy. And the kill effect just looks really unique. I feel like this would go really well with the wind elemental if any of you guys have that. Yeah, wind elemental. This looks really nice with that knife. This just looks so cool. You just have a nice golden sword. That just looks awesome. Yeah, this is a super cool effect. All right, guys, and for tier 7, we get a legendary pet called the Wizard Frog. That looks really cute, to be honest. Let's go ahead and equip that pet. There it is, the Wizard Frog. As you can see, it's literally just a frog with a wizard hat on it. Got like these huge black eyes on it. It's literally just a frog that is vibing. It's got a wizard hat on it. Maybe it has some magical powers. I don't know, dude. But it's literally just a frog that follows you around. It's a really cute pet, to be honest. But other than that, really not too much else to say about it. Alright, guys. And moving on to tier 8, we get a brand new exotic knife. And this is the Gem Berserker exotic knife. Let's go ahead and claim this exotic. And that is awesome. Let's go ahead and equip it. Let me scroll down through the exotics. There it is, the Gem Berserker. There it is on my side. Let's go ahead and try this thing out. All right, guys. So here it is, the Gem Berserker exotic knife that you can get from the Season 11 Battle Pass. Now, a lot of the handle is going through my arm, which is a bit unfortunate. But as you can see, it is a nice wooden axe. I guess that's kind of supposed to look like a tree. And you can also see some silver on the outside of the axe. You can see that for the handle, we have some vines wrapped around the handle, sort of going up to the axe, which looks really nice. And the handle itself also looks like it has a bit of concrete on it. And guys, you can also see that the knife does have an effect of its own. You can see that there are a bunch of gems around the axe. There's a gem at the very bottom of the knife as well. And all of these gems seem to have a glowing effect. You can see that they're glowing a bit. So technically, this knife does have an effect of its own. But let me go ahead and kill someone and see if it has a death effect. I'm gonna say probably not. Yeah, I just killed someone, and as you can see, there is no death effect for this knife, unfortunately. But it is what it is, you know? Overall, this is a pretty cool knife. It's a little bit cartoony, but it also just looks really cool. I like the gems on it. I like the overall design of it. I like sort of that nature theme. Obviously, we have some vines, and we got some wood right here that kind of reminds me of like tree bark or something. This is definitely sort of a nature-themed knife, and it looks really cool. And again, this is limited time for the battle pass, so this could end up being a pretty valuable knife in the future. All right, guys, for tier 9, we get another knife effect called the Mana Overflow. This picture of the effect is pretty overwhelming, to be honest. I don't even see the knife at all, so I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. Well, let's go ahead and try out the knife effect. I'm going to use the basic knife. And there it is, the Mana Overflow. So as you can see, we have some lights basically going on my knife. It's kind of moving in a certain pattern, if you know what I mean. It's going in a certain direction, which looks pretty interesting. But yeah, we got some blues, some purple, a little bit of pink in there. You can also see some stars, I guess, appearing and disappearing around the knife. And it's also sort of going in a certain flow. So this looks like a pretty cool knife. You could see for a minute there that the mana actually goes up when I'm holding the knife, so that looks really cool, to be honest. Let's go ahead and see what happens when you kill someone with this effect. All right, and as you can see, when you kill someone, their body literally just floats and twitches, and you can see those same knife effects on their body, which looks really cool. It kind of looks like their soul is being sucked out of them just because of the flow of the effect. It kind of just looks like their soul is being sucked out of them. And as you can see, their bodies do float, so hypothetically, you could use these as platforms, and that could help you in some cases, depending on when you kill the person. But yeah, overall, this is a really cool effect. There is so much going on with this effect, you know? There's just so much happening. I really like the colors on it. I like how much there is to it. This is a really cool effect to watch. So yeah, do get this effect if you have the chance. Again, the thing about effects is if you do not complete the battle pass, you will never be able to get that effect, and that would kind of suck. Alrighty guys, well, it has been fun, but we have made it to the end of the battle pass. We have made it to tier 10, and for tier 10 you get a brand new mythic knife called the Gem Paladin. So yeah guys, we are about to get a brand new mythic knife. This is going to be super exciting. Let's go ahead and get this new mythic. Let's go ahead and claim the final tier of the battle pass. 3, 2, 1, boom. There we go, guys, and there it is, the Gem Paladin. We have completed the entire battle pass. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and click claim, and let's go ahead and equip the new mythic knife. There it is, the Gem Paladin. Let's go ahead and try this thing out in battle. All right, guys, so here it is, the Gem Paladin Mythic that you can get from the Season 11 Battle Pass. This knife is super cool. As you can see, it is a nice white elegant sword. It is completely white. If you look carefully enough, you can see some patterns on it, but it is kind of hard to see. Yeah, you can see right there is some patterns on the sword. When I walk, you can kind of see it a little bit better. Of course, we have that same wooden pattern at the hilt of the sword, you know, that same wood that we saw from the Gem Berserker. So we got some brown right here. We also have a little bit of a silver outline right here. You can also see that there are some gems at the hilt of the sword and at the very bottom of the sword. And just like the Gem Berserker, this knife does have an effect of its own because the gems do glow. And also, it's really hard to see, but I do think that this knife actually does sort of have like a shining effect, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, you can see right there that sometimes the little bit of white will move just to make the knife look a little bit more shiny. That's just sort of like a visual effect. So I do believe that also counts as an effect, and that's actually really unique. We've never seen an effect quite like that before. But I think when you throw the knife, it does glitch. You can see that it's a lot more white now. So I think when you throw the knife, that shining effect does glitch out. But when you don't throw the knife, you can kind of see some white moving up and down, and that's supposed to make the knife look a lot more shiny and elegant. Alright, yeah, and just like my predictions, there is no death effect for this knife. Still a really cool knife overall. I like how elegant it is. Sadly, the shining effect does glitch out, but it's still a really cool knife overall. And again, this is going to be a really valuable knife in the future, because once Season 11 ends, this knife is going to be completely unobtainable, and you're going to have to trade for it after Season 11 if you want to get this knife. So you do want to grind this battle pass while you still can, so that you can get this mythic and all the other stuff in this battle pass. So yeah guys, that is going to be it for this episode of Assassin. Again, Season 11 battle pass. Go ahead and grind for this thing because you get a lot of cool knives out of it. And in the next episode of Assassin, we are going to go ahead and check out the brand new Dark Fusion bundle. We have another new mythic right here in this bundle, so that's going to be really exciting to try out. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Roblox Assassin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all those other things that YouTube people do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.